hope all of you fine and safe by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am also fine. Students, my name is Hafiza Khatun Konika. I am Assistant Teacher of Physics Department, Milestone School and College, Sector 4 Branch, Uttara, Dhaka. Today I will take your science class. And the chapter name is Heat and Temperature, and this is lecture number 45. Students, today I will discuss two creative questions. And before that, I want to review the whole chapter, what we have learned from this chapter. So let's start. See, from this chapter, you learned about heat and temperature, right? So what is heat and what is temperature? Heat is a kind of energy and temperature means thermal condition, right? It is the region of temperature and temperature is the result of heat. And students, due to heat, we feel hot or cold. And temperature is the measurement of heat of an object. Heat transmission does not depend on heat, and heat transmission depends on temperature. And you know that the unit of heat and what is the unit for temperature? The unit of heat is joule and the unit of temperature is Kelvin or centigrade. And this is about heat and temperature, and also this is the difference between heat and temperature. Then you have learned about Celsius scale and Fahrenheit scale. And you also learned about boiling point and freezing point. Students, in mercury, in thermometer we used mercury, right? And mercury is used to measure temperature and simple work. Temperature has two scales. One is Celsius scale and another is Fahrenheit scale. From this chapter, you learned how can we transfer the value of temperature from Celsius scale to Fahrenheit scale. Then we have learned expansion of substance, right? Generally, matter expands by the application of heat. Solid or liquid expands a little, but the gas expands a great. Students, in your book, there is two procedure on these topics, right? Then you have learned about air pressure, humidity, and water vapor. So students, air pressure and humidity changes with the change of temperature, which play a role of changing weather and climate. Then you have learned three transmission process, and that is conduction, convection, and heat radiation. For conduction, we know that heat flows through the spoon from hot curry bowl by the process of conduction. In this process, by applying heat on a solid substance, heat will pass from one molecule to another molecule, right? And finally, reached at the engine point. Metals can pass heat rapidly by this process, like copper, brass, aluminium. So the necessary things are made by these elements, right? Then you learn convection. Heat flows through liquid and gas by this process. If in this process we apply heat a pot which is full of water, the particles of water absorb heat at first and get energy. After that, water particle become lighter and goes up. The top particles of cold water goes down and absorb heat. Thus all particles absorb heat and get heated. Then heat transfer from one place to another place. And then here you have learned another process, and that is heat radiation. Students, you know that sun is the main source of heat and sun is called the radiator. Substances, those absorb heat are called absorber, right? And liquid, water vapor, carbon dioxide, methane, glass, plastic, these can absorb heat. Students, now come to our today's lecture. Our today's lectures on creative question. Here in the screen you can see one creative question, right? The question is, Charmin reads in class 7. One evening she feels feverish. Students, sometimes also we attacked by fever, right? So if you learn this creative question, you can convert the amount of temperature from Celsius scale to Fahrenheit scale, okay? So be attentive, okay? And learn this creative question. See, Charmin can understand Fahrenheit scale temperature instead of centigrade scale. And being anxious, she went to a doctor to measure the temperature and found no fever. And here is the question. Question number A, what is temperature? And question number B, explain the advantage of mercury thermometer. And then question number C, what was the temperature in Fahrenheit scale at Charmin's body? Then question number D, why did the doctor say that Charmin had no fever? Explain what benefit would Charmin derive if she knew the relation between Fahrenheit and centigrade scale. So students, now I will tell you the answer of this question. Answer for question number A. And here it is. Students, you already know about temperature. Temperature is a thermal condition of our body, right? And how much cold and hot we feel can be expressed by temperature. Then I will tell you the answer of question number B. And here it is. Students, our question was, explain advantage of using mercury in mercury thermometer. And now I will tell you some advantage. Why should we use mercury in mercury thermometer? And the advantages are given below. Number 1, it expands uniformly when it heated. Then number 2, it can conduct heat well and therefore it responds quickly to temperature changes. And number 3, it does not wet the side if the tube. So students, for this all advantage, we use mercury in thermometer. Okay, then I will tell you the answer of question number C. And here it is. Students, now we will do an interesting math. If you do this math, easily you can transfer the temperature of Celsius scale. You can convert it to Fahrenheit scale, right? And here the math is. In our question, they given that Charmin's body temperature, and which is 37 degree Celsius, right? Students, we know the equation between Celsius scale and Fahrenheit scale. And the equation is, here you can see, C divided by 5 is equal to F minus 32 divided by 9, right? And from this equation, do you know what is C and what is F? Here C is the value for Celsius scale and F is the value of temperature in Fahrenheit scale. And then you have to put the value of Celsius scale, and that is the value 37 degrees Celsius. So now our equation will be 37 divided by 5 is equal to F minus 32 divided by 9. Then what will you do? You have to do cross multiplication, right? Then after doing cross multiplication, we will get 5 into F minus 32 is equal to 9 into 37. Students, the next step, you have to transfer 5 from left hand side to right hand side, and the equation will be F minus 32 is equal to 9 into 37 divided by 5. And then after doing calculation, you will get F minus 32 is equal to 333 divided by 5. And then after divide 333 by 5, you will get 66.6. And then after add 32, you will find 98.6 degree Fahrenheit. That means in Fahrenheit scale, we will find the temperature for Charmin's body, and that is 98.6 degree Fahrenheit. That means in Celsius scale, if someone's body's temperature is 37 degrees Celsius, same temperature if you want to find out for Fahrenheit scale, you will be find 98.6 degree Fahrenheit. So students, now I think all of you can find out your temperature. Okay, here you can see a picture. The picture is for Fahrenheit scale and another one is for Celsius scale. So in Celsius scale, if the temperature is 36 degrees Celsius, the same temperature in Fahrenheit scale will be 96.8 degree Fahrenheit. And here it is. Students, we know that normal body temperature of human body is 98.4 degree Fahrenheit. But what was the temperature of Charmin's body? Charmin's body temperature was 98.6 degree Fahrenheit, and which is very close to normal body temperature. Students, here the difference between 98.4 degree Fahrenheit and 98.6 degree Fahrenheit is just 0.2 degree difference. So that means we can say that 98.4 degree Fahrenheit and 98.6 degree Fahrenheit is very close to normal body temperature. Students, usually temperature more than 101 degree Fahrenheit is considered as fever, and for this reason doctors say Charmin had no fever. If Charmin knew the relation between Fahrenheit and centigrade scale, she could easily determine whether she had fever or not. So students, from today you also can determine the temperature of your body, whether you are attacked by fever or not. Okay? Students, Charmin measured the temperature in Celsius scale and she found the value in Celsius scale, which is 37 degrees Celsius. If she knew the relation between Fahrenheit and centigrade scale, she could measure her body temperature, and after that she can convert the result of Celsius scale to Fahrenheit scale. and then she could compare the normal body temperature with her body temperature and determine easily whether she had fever or not. Students, then I will give you another creative question, and in the screen you can see the question, and the question is: Kajal observes daily activities that happen in his life very carefully. One day, he saw that the lid of the cooking pot fell down due to heat. On the other hand, he noticed some gaps in their door during winter season, where he found no gap in the summer. Both the incidents made him thoughtful. And here you can see question number A, which matter expands more due to heat? And then question number B, why is a gap kept between two consecutive rails of a rail line? And then question number C is, explain the cause of incidents which Kajal observed while cooking was going on. And then question number D, analyze the cause of the two behavior of wooden door which Kajal observed during winter and summer season. Students, now I will discuss on this creative question. That means I will tell you the answer. Answer of question number A is, gaseous matter expands more due to heat. Students, there are three conditions for substance. That means all the substance in our world, they are stay in three conditions, that is solid, liquid and gas. But gaseous matter is expands more than liquid and solid. Then I will tell you the answer of question number B. The iron rails turn hot when a train runs on it due to the friction of wheels which the rails. As a result, the line increases in length. If there is no space left between the rails, the lines will be twisted and accident may be happen. Students, then I will tell you the answer of question number C. Kajal observed that the lid of the cooking pot fell down due to heat. It's because during cooking the particles of water absorb heat and then it will get energy. And after getting a energy, water particles become lighter and goes up. You can observe it if you take one container water and keep it on burner, and then you can observe these things. Then what will happen? The top particles of cold water goes down and absorb heat. Thus, all the particles absorb heat and get heated. Then heat transfer from one place to another place. Then, thus hot water from the bottom carries heat above the cold water, which goes downward and gets itself heated and then goes up again. This process of heat transfer is called convection process. Students, can you remember? I already told you about three processes of transmission of heat, and they are convection, conduction and heat radiation. And here this is convection process. At one stage, by the force of hot water bubbles, cooking pot fell down. And then I will tell you the answer of question number D. I will tell you the answer of question number D. And here it is. Students, most of the substance expands in volume by the application of heat. We know that. The expansion of substance is different in solid, liquid and gaseous matter. You already know that gaseous matter of expansion is more than solid liquid, right? Opposite incident happen if heat is taken off. As the door is wooden made, so Kajol saw two behavior of wooden door shrinks a bit. But this region he noticed some gaps in their door in winter season. On the other hand, due to heat, during summer expansion of solid wooden door occur. So he did not find any gap during summer season. Okay. Students, here is your homework. You can see here CW learn books creative question. Students, please learn these two creative question in your home and please practice this creative question. Okay. Thank you so much for being with me. See you again. Till then, be happy. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.